Greetings and welcome to the Sports Card Ripping Teacher. It is a monumental day indeed. The women go for gold against Canada a little bit after the noon hour here in the Central Time Zone. And we're going to watch a little bit of it. Now, we're not going to wheel in the old school TV like we used to, but I'm going to put it up here on the smart board. It's a big occasion. And Grandma Jerry is related to Kendall Schofield. That's right, one of the players on the team, so more ties than that. So shout out to Grandma Jerry for sure, and go Team USA. All right, class is in session. Today's Thursday, February 19th, 2026, lesson number 117. And today it goes out to the new keepers of the YouTube Sports Card Hall of Fame. That's right, Brad 8671, Ray from Philly, and Scotty Tradition. Aaron Rodgers and Espada Kyle sound really good right about now. Now in 1928, Canada, they did win the gold medal in the Olympics. It was a 13-0 beating of Switzerland. I don't think that's going to happen this round, but the United States and Canada barely won their games yesterday. Both games did go into overtime. And in 1959, Roger Goodell was born. A couple of things, Roger. No more international games. I don't want to be going overseas. Free playoff games should be on NBC, ABC, CBS, the free channels. And as far as the halftime show, you owe us George Strait and Carrie Underwood. All right, so we are here today for the YouTube Sports Card Hall of Fame, and I've been able to vote the past couple of years, and to me, it comes down to one. There's one gold standard in my eye, and he is on the Veterans ballot now. I think that is a great addition to the Sports Card Hall of Fame. One of my favorite players, even though I never saw him play, heard him announce, Ron Santo. He got in on the Veterans Committee. Sterling Sharp as well. I think he had Veterans Committee. That's what that was for. It was good to see Sterling Sharp in the Hall of Fame. But for me, the gold standard is Mr. 95 cents. So my vote goes out to Daryl. That's right. And to me, he just screams consistency. And that's why he is the gold standard, the only perfect channel in my grading system. So for Daryl, every Tuesday and Saturday, he will post a video. Now, it's also important, either growing or dying. And Mr. 95 cents is growing for sure. He has started a couple years ago, or last year maybe, his rare find videos that he will do on Fridays. So he's always evolving. And each show, it'll start with the shout outs of his featured channels. So, bringing the community aspect into it every single show. He'll do a giveaway where any subscriber is able to win. He'll pick 4 names out of his box. Those people get cards. And he sends out some extras as well, so generous. Next, he'll be showing cards. And it'll range from baseball, football, basketball, soccer, hockey, Pokemon, just all sorts of things, wrestling. And it's always just things that I probably haven't seen in quite a while. And it's fun to go back and see a lot of those products again. Some newer names are on there, some vintage as well. That's always fun to see, unless he's also been to a card show in which he'll do his card show pickup recaps. That is fun to watch as well. And then my favorite part is the card shop stories. Well, he will share something from his experience of owning a card shop for several years. Always a fun story. Every once in a while, maybe some of the stories overlap or you'll hear something for the second time, but it never gets old. And the stories are always consistent. That's how you know that they are true. And finally, he will end with a box break where the kaboom, the absolute football, that's the thing he's been chasing all these years, but has not hit pay dirt on that one. But I got a feeling it's going to happen soon for him. And like any good teacher, you should always do a preview, like a wrap-up, a preview of what's going to come next. So Daryl will then showcase the cards that will be given away on the next show. And whenever we're reading literature here, sometimes we're looking for the theme, the moral, the story, the words of the wiser. And Daryl will always end with collect what you like, because whether it goes up or down, you will still like it. And don't buy a box for more than $130, which I try to stick to, because a lot of what we're getting out of these products are not worth it anymore. So my vote goes for Daryl. Now, I want to make sure my vote always counts. I don't know. So I am going to pick one channel out of the current YouTubers, I guess. I don't know how to phrase that exactly. And I have probably about 5 or 6 channels that come to mind, but the one channel that hits most of my criteria, opening up boxes and packs, being a good community member, doing giveaways, telling stories, and for him, for community involvement, he is at the top, or that's his highest grading point right there. But my other vote will go to 3 Good Nerds. Now, I'm looking for both of these channels to get into the YouTube Sports Card Hall of Fame, and then after that, my gold standards are in. I'll be putting in or voting for a lot more channels in the years to come. So if you're watching this, go ahead. If you have not done so already, watch Justin, watch Daryl, and give them your support for the YouTube Sports Card Hall of Fame. Class is dismissed.